Hello guys, welcome to Mystic Illuminations, and that will be a reading for Capricorn for the summer solstice. So first card for you Capricorn will be what you need to address in your life, and that will be the Two of Swords, guys. With the Two of Swords, this is appearing to be the foggy situations in your life, those kind of situations where you cannot decide which path you have to take. Why this is happening to you? This card shows, guys, that you need to start clinging into a precious balance here. Yeah, there are dramas, there are dilemmas around those kind of situations, people, but in the same time, there are pieces of information which are missing, or there are events that are yet to happen, guys, and before those events kind of have to happen, you cannot actually say which is which. In other words, you cannot say which choice of yours is more prosperative than the other choice. So with that being said, into your career, guys, this card shows that you need to kind of try to slumber down arguments, you need to try to slumber down conflict, and to attend to your personal duties and needs until those kind of meaningful circumstances happens to you, which are going to uncover your path. And into your relationship comes the same thing. I mean, I don't believe that the arguments you do have into your relationship with this card here are so big that a compromise cannot be made, and you need to see the peace there, the equilibrium into the relationship, so you can wait for those kind of pieces of information or meaningful events that are about to happen, so that they are going to uncover the situation itself. And the next card comes as what you need to be patient with, and that, wow, look at this, that will be the Ace of Swords, and that is the truth itself. That is the true conversation in between you and your co-workers, in between you and your partner into your relationship, where the rules are going to be renegotiated. Okay, you will be able to put the balanced diagnosis there, the balanced judgment, and after that to make the decision. You will have that clearance in front of yourself of the situation itself, and thus you will be able to make your choice. But it is not the time right now, guys. This card here only strengthens the first card, and that speaks, people, that you are missing something into your situations where you cannot decide, and you have to postpone constantly something that you're thinking. For example, into your relationship, guys, you may be feeling miserable in it, but something is not allowing you to leave the relationship, and it's not something material, it is something that bugs your brain, you know. And even though you think, okay, tomorrow I'm leaving my relationship, when it happens to be tomorrow, you are having a second thought upon that, and there is a reason for that, guys. It is because you are missing something. Something isn't revealing itself in front of you, and because you don't have the full picture here, that's why you are unable to decide. Into your career, these two cards are speaking for an opportunity for a big unfoldment, a promotion possibly, but the right time for that kind of promotion is not now. And you have to wait a little bit until you can lay everything down, what you have been able to do, what you have done, and what you're capable of in the future. And also, if you are mistreated there, you can also lay it down, but in front of the right people and in the right time. So be patient with that. Where your prosperity and your growth lies, Capricorns, that will be the Five of Cups. And this card speaks, guys, that well, that is also a contribution to the first card. Basically, that card here speaks, guys, that regardless of how misfortunate the situation is right now for you, it is exactly in that situation where your prosperity and growth lies. So at the end, guys, for what it seems, you will have what you want. I mean, you will be victorious into the bad situation in your job. You will be victorious into your relationship. In other words, your relationship will prevail, and you will most likely live happily ever after. Your financial situation are going to be better from that. It is, there are numerous varieties of how this card can play out, and it depends on the personal situation, but you need to know that you should not abandon your path just because the path seems vague to you, or you have experienced it, a certain loss along the path. That could be a loss of trust, a loss of feelings, a loss of emotions, something like this. Just because you have experienced that loss, you should not divide from this path, because our happiest times are yet to come. As soon as these circumstances that are hiding from you and this truth, this piece of information uncover itself, you are about to realize, guys, you're about to see here that actually you have the upper hand upon the situation, and you will be the one who decides the fate of others. And what you need to leave behind is the Strength card. And that is peculiar why this card is happening here. Now the Strength cards, guys, shows that you should leave behind the ignorance, you should leave behind the cockiness, and the state where you don't ask for permission, or you don't ask for different opinions upon the duties that you're doing, and going so not asking, is this good or is this bad, or what do you think about what that I'm trying to do this and that kind of thing, especially into a relationship, that can create a lot of tantrum. Also, if we're talking about your career here, guys, you got to consult yourself with your supervisors and with your bosses for the tasks that you're doing. This card also shows, guys, that you need to leave behind, if we're talking about career, the extreme passion that you are jumping toward challenges. You need to be a little bit more calculative when we're talking about that. Not every challenge here, not every project that seems to be a challenge, it's worth taking on, guys. So conserve your personal power. And in relationship, guys, over exaggerated passion, it is something that you need to pull yourself from, because this is only draining your partner. So that was the reading for you, Capricorn, for the summer solstice, and I hope you guys enjoyed it and it came helpful to you. And if it does, people, please give us the thumbs up. And if you do want a private reading with me, you can find me at www.mysticilluminations88.com, which is also written here in the description of the video. And as soon as you make your purchase there, guys, we are going to schedule the comfortable time for you to perform your reading. And until then, people, see you next time.